Hey James, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're having a good New Year's. Mighty close game last night, wasn't it? Hey Dan, how you doing? Happy New Year's, buddy. Hope y'all enjoyed yours. Hey 351 Cleveland, how you doing, brother? Appreciate you being here. Happy New Year's. Yeah, it was a good game, James, but dogs about blew it. Hey Walter Clark, how you doing, brother? Appreciate you being in here. Happy New Year's. Hope everybody had a great New Year's this last night. Yeah, that's exactly right, Dan. It was too close for comfort. Georgia better be counting their lucky stars this morning. GGW Outdoors, how you doing, brother? Appreciate you being here. Happy New Year's. Oh, y'all got your greens and beans cooked already? Oh, me too, 351. I'm going to make it to Clarks Hill this year. This year. I'm going to make it this spring. I got a good crappie hole figured out over there if it's still there from the last time I was there. And I caught some of the biggest shell crackers I've ever caught over there at Clark Hill. Yeah, that's exactly right, Dan. That's what I was telling my buddy Daryl today. They better get it together before next week. Good deal, Walter. I cooked my black eyed peas and my collard greens last night and made me up some cornbread. So I ate all mine at lunch. I wasn't gonna let y'all starve me to death while I was on here today. Oh, James is eating chili today. All right, James. I don't blame you, buddy. Don't let us stop you from eating. We'll be here when you get done. No, that's right, GGW. TCU is going to be that's going to be Georgia's toughest game. You can bet on that. They come to play yesterday. I'm telling you, it's going to be Georgia's going to be in for a rude awakening. I mean, I'll pull for them, but their defense is going to have to get a whole lot tougher. Dan's eating pizza today. Come on, Dan. You got to eat some greens and beans. It's good luck. Hey there, Squirrel. How you doing? Happy New Year's. Hope y'all had a good one. Hope all the family made it back home okay, or did they stay for the New Year's? Yeah, I cooked all my stuff last night because I knew I'd be pressed for time today. There's Jamie's Country Living. How you doing, Jamie? Happy New Year. Jamie put out I think she had the first video I watched for 23. Luckily I already ate when I watched it, so James, Dan marches to the different a beat of a different drummer. Dan eats a lot of stuff that some folks ain't gonna eat for New Year's. but that's cool. Oh, are you, Jamie? I bet y'all got it looking nice over there, though, fixing her place up. I got a lot of work I need to do this whole house. Hey, Scott Swift, how you doing, buddy? Hope you enjoy. Had a great New Year's. Y'all need to go over and make sure y'all make Scott Swift's lives. When do y'all do it, Scott? Tuesday night? Or is it Thursday nights or Tuesday nights? I can't never remember. I'm always there, but it just pops up on my screen. Scott and Joy have a great live stream. Okay, Jamie. I love me some sauerkraut now. I eat a lot of sauerkraut. Well, Dan, you can't get no gator nuggets there where you live. I figured that food truck sold gator nuggets. Good, Scott. Glad y'all had a good one. I did absolutely nothing. I stayed home, cooked food, and then went to bed. Oh, good, Jamie. Good. There's Joy. How you doing, Joy? Scott said y'all had a good New Year's Eve. That's good. Tuesday at 6. Make sure y'all watch Scott and Joy's lives Tuesday at 6. I always have a lot of fun over there. They do trivia some nights, but I'm always too slow to get the answers. But it's a fun time. It's a good live stream. Y'all need to go over there and check it out. Tuesday nights at 6. Grits on his pizza. I don't even think I could do that, James. It did, Joy. It looked real good, didn't it? It's Judith and Dan. How you doing, Dan Davis? What's up, buddy? Hope y'all had a good New Year's, and I know you getting ready to trap some beaver somewhere. I picked up a couple more beaver jobs this week, so hopefully I'll be out beaver trapping by Thursday. Hey, I didn't either, Jamie. I went down to my son's house for Christmas Day and came back home, and I haven't done anything since then except mess around the house. Oh, I didn't make anywhere near midnight, Joy. I think about 11 o'clock I was out for the count. Oh my gosh, Shirley, I didn't. That's terrible. My daughter usually flies Southwest too. God, I hate they got hung up in that mess. Me too, Jamie. Hey, there's Hippie Chick off Grit, Maine. How you doing, Laura Jean? I hope you had a wonderful New Year's. Hopefully, y'all are thawing out up there a little bit. Yes, they are, Jamie. Oh, all right, Dan, I got you. I hope all y'all went over and got Hippie Chick's new channel, because she sure got messed up when she got locked out of her other one. Dan, Dan, Dan Davis says put up 21 beavers in 2 days. Still have 3 freezers full. Woo! Good Lord, Dan Davis, that's a lot. I won't catch that in 5 years. Scott made it till 10 o'clock. Well, I beat you by an hour, Scott. Yeah, but that's right. It must have been 12 then, damn, because I made the end of the game. I was thinking I made it in bed by 11, but I guess I did make it up to midnight. I know I didn't do any of the stuff, any of the New Year's Eve crap. I guess it was midnight when I went to bed. Jamie made it till 8:30. Yeah, GEW, I didn't hear near as many fireworks this year as I normally do. It was really foggy here, kind of drizzly, so I guess a lot of people didn't shoot them all. Normally, it's all night long. Oh, it's good. It chicks up to 46 degrees now. Good. I hope y'all have a decent meltdown. I know y'all got slammed. Hey, there's Tony Walsh, Walsh Homestead and Adventures. How you doing, Tony? Dang, as soon as it got warm down here, Tony took off to New York where it was still freezing cold. That's okay, buddy. Hope y'all make it home safe. Don't get stuck anywhere. Yeah, me too, Joy. He does got a good laugh, don't he? Oh, thank you, Jamie. Yeah, we gotta get Hippie Chick back on the map. Oh, good. Good, Lord Jean. I was hoping they could get in there and get some of them beavers out. Maybe they'll get some more of them out. Wow, Dan. I'll be happy if I pull another 5 or 6 beavers out this week on the 2 different properties. I don't know. I hadn't seen the one property, but those beavers came back. I figured I missed a couple at that last job, so I got to go back down there Thursday after all this rain leaves. Thank you, Jamie. James is at 59 degrees there. We're at about 60 or somewhere around 60 degrees. Thank you, Joy. Thank you. Oh, is that right? Oh, yeah. GGW, my daughter says it's been raining there all week. Yeah, she said it's been a lot of rain there. Hey, there's Shasta Valley Outdoors. How you doing, Shasta? Happy New Year's, brother. We're all still waiting on you to make a video, buddy. Oh, that's all right, Lord Gene. We got to get your numbers back up. You lost 2,000 or 3,000 subscribers. Yeah, that's what I heard, Dan. Oh gosh, Shasta. Sounds like y'all got we're getting 2 more days of rain, Tuesday and Wednesday. They said we'd get 3 inches of rain, but now it's looking like it's holding off a little bit. Oh, that's going to be great, Dan Davis. I can't wait, man. I'll be watching the videos. I'm figuring I probably got a couple of 2-year-olds that I missed over there. There may be one adult because that one beaver I caught was 49 pounds. So either it was a really big 2-year-old or it was a adult. So I'm figuring either one adult and one 2-year-old or either a couple of 2-year-olds left in there. Jamie's got 55 degrees. Sound like everybody finally warmed up a little bit. Oh man, did you ever get your motor finished up, GGW? Did you, James? Hey, there's D Thomas. What's up? What's up, Don? How you doing, buddy? Happy New Year's. Oh, that's okay. I was just busting your chops, Shasta. That's okay. We'll be here watching when you do get time to put one out. I understand. Okay, Dan. Well, I caught three of those beavers I caught. One of them was 49, one of them was 42, and one of them was 40. So the two smaller ones, I guess, could have been 2 year olds. But I know that one I figured was an adult. So I'm thinking there's at least one more adult and maybe a couple of 2 year olds left. I don't know. Could just be the one adult and another kid or something in there. I don't know. I'm going to go down and set it heavy. But they only re-dammed up the one dam. And I told my buddy, I said, if they dam it, if there's still some in there and they dam it up, it's going to be the smallest dam up at the top because I'm 90% sure. That's where I caught that kit. So I know the lodge is up on that end of the creek somewhere. And that's the only dam they dammed up. So I'm going to concentrate in that one area. I think I can get them out pretty quick. Oh, Jamie, I'm not ready to do the garden yet. That garden whooped me last year. I want a break from the garden for a little while. Good, Don. If Cat's listening, hey, Cat. Oh yeah, Jamie. I've been a bread loaf making mofo scratcher. I got my bread machine for Christmas, and I already got two big loaves of bread I've cooked. I've ate so much bread the last 2 days; it's unreal. I made French bread, and then I made a regular white loaf, I guess you call it. And I'm gonna experiment some more with it, but I got to eat these two loaves of bread before I do anything else. All right, Dan. Well, there's two of them then that were the other two were 2 year olds because they didn't hardly have much castor, just the sacks. The other one was good; it was full of castor. So that's what it is. And I still got one adult in there probably. Hey, there's Irene, the field guide. How you doing, Irene? Happy New Year's. Okay, Don. Thanks. Wow, that's a good one, hippie chick. There's probably a good colony of them living in there. Probably at least one big family group as big as that bog is out there. Let me know if they keep catching them, though. I want to keep up with it. Oh, good, Joy. I want to try a bunch of different stuff. I know that. I just wanted to get my basics down, and it was pretty easy, really. Uh, but I've enjoyed it so far. Man, I'm gonna weigh 500 pounds eating all this bread like this because I'm just buttering bread and garlic, salting it, and everything else. Oh Lord, Gene, I think it's going. I think this year it was like right around $75 a pound. Now it may have changed since the last time I checked it, but I saved up all my castor from last year too. So I mean, if it's a decent price, I'll sell it this year. If not, I'll just keep it froze. It was about $100, 100, I think, either last year or year before last. Oh, that's true, Scott. I do want to make some like yeast rolls and stuff. Do some stuff like that with it, Scott. Just do the mixing in the machine and then cook it in there in the oven. Yeah, I'd like to know if they keep getting anything. Oh, it is, Joy. It's easy to use and it's fun. Just takes a long time. It takes a little longer than I thought it would, but oh, Dan, I made French bread and I made regular white bread, but I'd like to make some Parmesan bread and some honey wheat, some stuff like that. Hey, there's Mark. How you doing, Mark? Awesome, man. Keep posting your videos up. I'm enjoying your trapping videos, Mark. That's a good looking fox the other day you got too. Yeah, anybody, Dan, some of y'all pick up MCK. It's Mark, but check out MCK's channel. He's doing some trapping this year and he's already started out pretty good. Oh yeah, I love that, Laura Jean. That and honey wheat, and I'm making it a little bit every way I can. Oh no, Irene. Did you have some? I must have missed it. Do you have some busting in the mail? Hey Jamie, my daughter got no, what do you call that thing? Air fryer. She loves that air fryer. She got it for Christmas. Yeah, I'd hate to know you had sauerkraut blowed up in the post office. Yeah, exactly, Lord Jean. Exactly. I'm going to probably, well, I'm if I can get a carboy, I'm going to start saving my beaver tail oil this year. I did it a couple years ago and it got bugs in it, so I chunked it. But if I can keep a good airlock on it, I'm going to start saving that this year. I'd like to get a dehydrator too, Joy. Oh, good, James. I tried to find turnips and uh, mustard this year, and the only thing I could find was collards. So that's what I planted. Wow, Dan, that was good last year. I knew it was up a little bit last year. I'm planning on coming to see you. I may bring my stuff over at y'all's state auction if they'll let me. I don't know if they'll let me bring Georgia stuff over there, but I might come and see you and Judith, hang out for the day, and then and bring my stuff and try and sell it over there. Oh, you're doing good, Mark. You're doing real good. I mean, that's a good first year, first trap line. Sourdough. I'll have to check. I'll have to see if they gave me a recipe for that, Dan, because I do like sourdough. And I want to see if I can find. Well, I did find it. A lady says she can make the recipe for the bread they have at Outback, that dark brown bread. I want to make some of that. I hear you, Dan. Oh, you're doing good, Mark. You're doing real good. Oh, cinnamon. Now that's one I'm gonna make too, Jamie. I want to make cinnamon raisin too. And there is a recipe in there with my machine, so that will be one of my next ones. Hey, there's Becca Mud Tramp. How you doing, Becca? Everybody say hey to Becca. She did a nice New Year's video today. Y'all have, Scott? Well, I'm sure Joy's made a lot of good stuff for you then. Oh, you made cinnamon raisin too then, Joy. Well, awesome. That's gonna be one of my next ones. I love raisin bread. Oh, okay, Irene. Well, I feel a little better now. Because you know the post office already hates me for getting all those trapping baits and lures. So if I had a thing of sauerkraut blow up on them, they'd probably ban me. Yeah, GGW. I think that may be my next one I make. Come to think of it, I don't know much about rye bread, Dan. I mean, I know I've heard of rye bread, but I don't know if I've ever had any rye bread. Okay, Dan. Well, if they'll take out of state trappers, I'll join it. I'll pay to join that. That would be awesome. I think it'd be a fun trip too. I don't want to take my stuff to Growing Wall this year. Boston brown bread. Yeah, I think that's what they call it there, Irene. It's like a dark honey wheat with cocoa in it or something. I forget what I saw on the recipe. Now I like oatmeal bread too. A little bit, Scott. I'm not big on oatmeal. I like oatmeal cookies, but I don't know if I'd like the bread. She sure does, Jamie. Hey, there's Boxcar Jerry. How you doing, Jerry? Did y'all have a good time on the trolley last night? I saw the picture you posted. Becca's getting ready to move. I knew somebody'd say pumpernickel. I've heard of pumpernickel too, Jerry, but I've never had it. You know me, I'm a redneck. It's all white bread. All right, I guess I have to try some rye bread. I'm not sure about the pumpernickel yet. Scott says it's good, so I guess maybe I should try it. You know, I'm meat and potatoes, white bread kind of guy, but I'll live dangerously every now and then. I mean, I won't go as far as lingua, but I may try some pumpernickel bread. You don't never know. Oh, good, hippie chick. All right, well, I'm hoping that's the recipe that I found on the internet. I'll double check it though, because it sounds good. And I know if it's anything like that bread, I love that bread. Good, Jerry. I'm glad y'all enjoyed it. I figured you would. Looked like a pretty neat trip. Yeah, Jamie. I don't know about the pumpernickel yet. Maybe I'll feel dangerous and try some later. Dill rye bread. See, Dan, I don't know, man. It just don't sound appealing to me. I, Dill is a strong thing. I don't know. We'll see. No lingua, Jamie. I guess I can make a lingua and pumpernickel sandwich. I could kill two birds with one stone. I'd be barfing all afternoon probably. Last Saturday in February. Ah, dang! I hate that, Dan Davis, because our season isn't even over until the end of March. I guess I could take what I had, but then I'd miss some trapping days. I don't know. I'll have to think on that one. I mean, that's a trip I've been wanting to take, but I don't know. I don't know how that'd work out for me. That's a good one, Becca. Pumpernickel pickle. That's a good name, Becca. Yeah, okay, Dan. You barking up the wrong tree with that one, but we'll say okay on that. Yeah, I'm with you, Jamie. Irene. I just, coming from Dan, I could see somebody saying that, but I can't believe you like lingua. Huh? Is the private sale? Where's that at, Dan? Is that the one where you took your late your? I said you had it on one of your videos. I don't know if that was your spring beaver sale or if that was the one at the state fairgrounds. I saw one of them. Oh goodness, Shirley. Well, Dan is a lingua man all the way. Dan should be the national spokesman for lingua. The lingua industry. I had originally said I was going to try it, but then the more I got thinking about it, I don't think I can do it. I just can't do it. Well, I know, Jerry. Then I'll probably kick myself in the rear. When I'm 90 years old and they give me a lingua dish there at the old folks' home, and I'll go, man, I should have tried this one. Dan tried to get me to eat it. But if that happens, oh well. Okay, I got you, Dan. Well, I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I may just send it off and have them tanned again and be done with it. But it looked to me like Growing was kind of backing down on what they're paying for beaver. At the beginning of the year, they were saying the Hatter market eating $25, for beavers and blah, blah, blah. I've been watching them buy them on the road. They're not giving $25 unless they're big, big blanket beavers. But originally it sounded like everything was going to pay, go for $25. Yeah, I bet it is, Irene, but I don't think I can do it. Can't do it, Scott. I ain't going to do it. Hey, there's Razor. How you doing, brother? Happy New Year. I appreciate you coming in. Hope y'all had a good New Year's. Did y'all cook you some beans and greens? Well, Dan, y'all gonna have to take that up with them. That's like I remember when I was first out of high school when I was young. And we used to eat chicken wings for like, I don't know, we get a whole big box of chicken wings for $2. And then chicken wings got real popular. Now you can't afford them. Well, that's what Dan says, squirrel, but I just don't think I can do it. Oh, thanks, Dan. Here, let me. Ann Davis. Oh, hang on. Y'all know I'm famous for trying. I have to take pictures so I can go back and look at stuff. There we go. All right, I got that, Dan Davis. Pot roast. Don't taste like none of my pot roast, Dan. Hey there, sheep fires. How you doing? Happy New Year's. I appreciate you coming in. Hope y'all had a good one. You got any matches coming up soon? Yeah, I know, Shirley, but I'm not that adventurous. Thank you, Dan. 55. We're like 60 degrees today, Jerry. You wearing shorts? I'm not wearing shorts, but it's definitely warmer. It's still real muggy though here. We had a lot of rain, and we got more rain coming next couple of days. 70 in Texas. Well, y'all got us beat, Scott. Y'all are up a little higher than us. Yeah, that's true, Joy. Seems like as soon as a good thing gets out, then when the word gets out, you can't afford nothing anymore. Yeah. Awesome. I'm sure it's warm down there, sheep fires. Okay, Dan, point taken, but I probably will never know because I ain't going to eat it. Wow, Dan. You know what? I think I'm probably just going to send my beaver off to Moyle again and have them done at Moyle. Oh, I did get an otter the other day, Dan. My son called me and said, "Hey, my dog caught an otter in the backyard." And I said, "You didn't catch no otter in the backyard. There's not even any water around there." And sure enough, he sent me a picture, and it was a good size otter. I think it measured out at about 48 inches. So I got it. He froze it for me. I skinned it out and got it pinned up out there in the fur shed. I'll probably send that one off too. Wow, Becca, 78. That's amazing. She fires. What is it down in Florida right now? Well, Shasta's still at 35. That's a pretty good difference right there. so, say all Karens don't eat steaks, huh? That's awesome. I appreciate you coming in. How you doing? Hope you had a good New Year's. Dan's at 45 degrees. Let me see. Yeah, I agree, Dan. I agree. I'll not sell any of my otters. I'll keep them. Oh, is that right, Lord Jean? This was a good size. I thought it was a male, but it was a female. And I thought that was pretty good size for a female. Or it was bigger than the one I caught last year anyway. Well, Shasta, we're getting a lot of rain. I mean, we're supposed to get, they said we were going to get 3 inches in the next couple of days. And I was really hoping it would start drying out. But every time we get 3 or 4 good days of dry, sun, the bottom falls out again. And my yard gets just muddy every time. Well, that's not bad, Don. Low 50s there. I can handle that. Okay, she fires 79 degrees. So it's 78 in Texas and 79 in Tampa. That's awesome. Too warm, Don. Yeah, I guess y'all probably a lot of y'all's lakes will start thawing out if it gets that warm, Don. Judith and Dan's at 71 degrees. Oh, I got you, Dan. Well, I knew she had been in before, but I didn't know if that was her. I didn't know you had stole her phone. You're a nut, Dan. Okay, Joy. Well, GGW said it's been raining there a lot too. So did my daughter. She's right out there with GGW in California. Oh, I knew that, Dan, but that's why I thought it was her in here, not you. I didn't know you stole her phone. Oh, I didn't know you were in Virginia to start with, She Fires. Yeah, that probably is a big change for you. I've been to Virginia when it was some pretty good snowstorms. And when a nor'easter comes through, you don't want to be on the coast. Hey, there's a Scottish American. How you doing, brother? Happy New Year. Hope you had a good one. Hope you didn't have to work all night last night. Oh, y'all hadn't froze up yet, Don? Okay. I've been watching Cody, up in let me see. I guess he's up on the Great Lakes, but their ice is doing okay up there right now. Oh man, Razor. I know, isn't that crazy? I mean, for us to have an Arctic blast come through here, we were in the teens less than a week ago, down in single digits, 3 degrees. And today we're like, I don't know, we're probably upper 50s to low 60s. Y'all clearing out Wednesday? Well, I guess we're getting what's coming off of y'all, Dan Davis, because we're supposed to clear up Thursday for us. Yeah, right, Scotsman. Oh, I think Maine's beautiful. I'd love to take a trip up there. Shasta. Oh, okay. Well, that's kind of where we were at. We were up in Northern Virginia, just below Maryland, I guess, DC and Maryland. We're up on the Potomac River, I think is where we were at. But a nor'easter came through and it dumped some snow on us. Hey, there's Andrew, County Line Adventures. How you doing, buddy? Happy New Year's. You got those new traps cleaned up, ready to go yet? Okay, back to work tomorrow night, Scotsman. Good deal. I was hoping you get a little time off. Yeah, Wednesdays I'll make it up and see Laura Jean on my way through. I'm gonna do a tour all the way up through the northern states. Yeah, y'all go over and subscribe to Dan's wife, Just Another Karen. Give her a sub. Well, Shasta, don't come to Georgia. I hate to say it, but our crime sucks here. I mean, it's not bad outside the city where I'm at, but I wouldn't move in down here. Well, Razor, I think y'all gonna stay a little bit higher than us. Then I don't think we're gonna get quite that hot. Yeah, Maine looks like a beautiful state. Hippie chick. North of Bangor. I love that name too. Bangor, Maine. I've always liked the name Bangor, Maine from all the old country songs. The truck driving songs. Well, I'd like to go right up through the thick country, Don. I'll make it up there one of these days. Hey, Dan Davis, I appreciate it, buddy. I'll be watching out for your videos, and hopefully I'll catch a couple more of those beaver on your caster lure. Tell Judith I said hey too. I think that'd be pretty up there, Shasta. Mystic Railroad, how you doing, buddy? I appreciate you coming in. Happy New Year's. Yeah, I'll make it up there one of these days, Laura Jean. I'll come see you. Come see Miss Judy. Come see Don and Kat. I'll make a trip all up through there. Got to do it in the summer, though, when I ain't trapping. Black eyed peas and snap beans. I'm in, James. Hey, I'm sure you can make that work, Shasta. Okay, Andrew. Well, it doesn't matter as long as you got some traps out. Yeah, cutting woods, I don't mind that. Wow, that's a pretty strong wind, Razor. I know, Laura Jean. I just like to, I don't know. It just sounds, I always like the way it sounded on the country songs. I know you got on me last time I called it Bangor, Maine. And we used to have some ladders on the fire truck that were called Bangors. So I'm sure it's probably came from Bangor, Maine. 68. Y'all are up pretty warm too, Andrew. Hey, Sam Van Arky, 92. How you doing, brother? Appreciate you coming in. Hope you had a good New Year's. Great to have you in. Oh, Scotsman, I bet they got, when you get out in those wide open spaces like that, man, there ain't nothing to cut that wind back on you. I bet that's a pretty rough ride. Thank you, Jamie. All right, Laura Jean. I'll have to live up to that one. I don't mind. Just don't talk too bad about me when you say it. Hey, plain old Chuck, how you doing, buddy? I appreciate you coming in. I hope you had a good New Year's. Yeah, you cooking you a New Year's Day meal out by the fire today, Chuck? Yeah, I imagine not, Shasta. Y'all probably get some pretty howling winds there too. Is that right, James? 2 loads? Hey, there's Lady Wolverine. How you doing? I appreciate you coming in. Hope you had a good New Year's. How's your weather today? See, Lord Jean, Dan's heard the same country song I did. Oh no, I didn't say I wasn't gonna come to New York, Irene. I'll swing by New York on the way. My trip will look like this. It'll go back and forth. And then I'm gonna come back down through the Midwest, it wouldn't be Midwestern, but through the middle of the United States. Now, Jamie, I've been to Maryland. I liked Marion. Marion. I liked Maryland. I thought it was beautiful up there. Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't blame you there, Shasta. Y'all have had some tough times up there with that weather too. Yeah. Yes, Sam Van Arky. It was great. I mean, I didn't do anything, but it's been nice and relaxing. And I've ate enough to, man, I've ate so much food the last few days. Well, Shasta, a lot of places used to be little country places that ain't country no more. Awesome, Lady Wolverine. That's great. I'm glad to hear that. 65 degrees there. Well, you're about in tune with most everybody else in here then. Okay, Chuck. Chuck's got rain. Ours is coming in, I think, day after tomorrow, Chuck. We're going to get a lot for the rest of the week. But actually, the sun came out today. That's the first sun I've seen in 2 or 3 days. Hey, that's not bad at all, James. That's cheaper than it's going here. Okay, Joy's back. There you go, Joy. I don't know if you caught that or not, but just another Karen. That's Dan's G23's wife's channel. He stole her phone and he made that comment on here. Well, I won't be doing a lot of drinking and traveling, Jamie. Move in the Midwest, Shasta. Is that right, Joy? You know, I don't know where I'm going to land if I ever do sell this house. Well, yeah. That's one thing I'll say about Georgia. Hunting and trapping license and all is pretty decent. Okay, Lord Jean. Now you go get you some rest. Get your chores done and get you some rest. And uh, I'll be looking for your video. I hope you have a good rest of the day. And you know, don't overwork yourself. Take it easy. Pork and sauerkraut, Andrew. I always had sausage with my sauerkraut. Yeah, hippie chick, you take it easy now. What name's that, Lady Wolverine? Oh, oh, Sam. A little over a year, maybe a year and a half. I don't know. It didn't take too long. It's got a mind of its own. I just let it do its own thing. That sounds pretty good, Jamie. Yeah, Dan lives in a little small town. Oh man, yeah, I bet that was blowing you around, Scotsman. And I'm sorry, y'all. I'm way behind the chat. Well, Joy's about the same size town then, Dan. Pork roast and sauerkraut. Okay, well, that sounds good to me, Chuck. Hey, we got one red light here. No, we got two red lights, Joy. Yeah, I get it, Shasta. Yeah, no, I have thought about Montana, uh, and Colorado. I like Montana better. I don't know. I just don't know if I can handle that cold or not. Oh, I got you, Lady Wolverine. Oh, there's Miss Judy. Judy in spirit. How you doing, Judy? I'm sorry, I'm way behind on my chat. I'm trying to catch up here. I hope you're having a wonderful New Year's. Oh yeah, I bet y'all do burn through some firewood, Judy. Oh, Don's got a blinking red light. All right, Don, I guess my town's bigger than your town. We used to only have one red light, but there's so many wrecks, they put a second one up. It's Tim S. How you doing, brother? Happy New Year's. We're doing good. Doing real good. Hope your foot's doing better. Hope you up or hobbling around a little bit. Yeah, I got you, Scott. I had to rethink that after I said Colorado. It's beautiful, but I don't want to live there. Montana would be the choice if I was going out west like that. I just don't think I can handle that cold weather, that cold, you know. And I don't know about Maine or anywhere up there. I probably couldn't handle it. My kids laugh at me. They'd say I'd freeze to death. So there you go, Dan. I knew you were going to say that. I don't think I could handle the cold, y'all. Okay, thank you, Judy. Yeah, I probably better stay somewhere not too far from Georgia. Well, Shasta, when I was young, I might could have handled it, but I don't think I can do it now. Oh, I guess would I, Lady Wolverine? I'm telling you, as much as I love the cold weather, I couldn't do it every day. I don't think. Miss Judy ain't got no red lights either. New Mexico, I don't know where I'd land if I did move. Honestly, I would probably just move from Georgia up to Tennessee, and that'd probably be about as cold as I'd want to go. Judy got two stop signs. I'm starting to feel like I live in a big city now with two red lights. Really, Scotsman? I don't know. I love everything I've seen about Montana. I just don't know about the weather. And I was thinking that's where he was at. Up, she fires. Oh, okay. Dan's telling she fires. He ain't got no red lights either. Well, she fires. If you go visit Don Thomas, his town's smaller than that. And Dan's is. Yeah, I hear you, Shasta. I used to be that way. I just can't handle it now, man. I'll be honest with you. I guess, Judy, I guess I do. But I'm telling you, when it got down to 3 degrees here the other day, I was out on the trap line and that was just miserable. That's pretty good saying, Shasta. Hey, I appreciate that, Sam. I really do. I won't be moving anytime for the next year or two anyway, till my daughter gets out of school. Oh, I now, Lady Wolverine, I love to see some snow, but us Southerners don't know how to drive in it, so I don't know how good I'd do with it. I hear you, Chuck. That's pretty small there now. Well, Dan, a lot of towns got sheriffs instead of cops, so which is usually better off for you. I hear you, Scotsman, but I can't take the heat either. So I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'd rather be chilly than hot because I can't handle the real hot weather either. All right, Tim. Then we probably got a red light district too, just no red light. Oh, is that right, Joy? Wow, that's something, Shasta. Well, I know you like the snow, Don. You grew up in that stuff, though. See, me being a transplant, everybody out there be cussing me because I'd be sliding all over the place. I'm used to driving in ice storms. The way you drive in an ice storm in the South is you stay home. You don't get out on it. I mean, I did okay with my Jeep. I can get around even in an ice storm with my Jeep, but a regular pickup truck or something don't drive good on it. Lady Wolverine says 55 years of snow and she's over it. I hear you. Is that right, Judy? They don't get as much. Yeah, but y'all live in a beautiful area, Judy. I would never move from where y'all are at. Yeah, Sam, I can't handle no hot weather. That's why I didn't move to Florida. I was thinking about moving to Florida, but it gets so hot and they have so many tornadoes and hurricanes. I'm out on that. So I might have to be in a medium. Like I said, I think Tennessee is about as cold as I'm gonna be able to get, but I can't go south. Oh, I know I would, Dan. I'd be all over the place. Hey, there's Carolyn. How you doing, Carolyn? I appreciate you coming in. 48 degrees. Woohoo! That's good. Well, I'm glad you went ahead and stocked up on your firewood, though, because it's probably coming back. Oh, I sent you stuff too. You ought to be able to you ought to be getting it pretty soon, Carolyn. Wow, Shasta. See, I don't want nobody telling me I can't get home if I think I can get home. Hey, Gary Meldrum, how you doing? Happy New Year's, buddy. Oh, Gary's out squirrel hunting. I hope you get you a mess of them, Gary. That's a good thing to be doing on New Year's Day. Oh, really, Judy? Yeah. Us Southerners can't drive in that stuff. I'll have to admit it. I hear you, Joy. Well, at least he didn't try and boss Scott around none. I know, Irene. And like I said, my Jeep, I never had no trouble, but I learned one thing. The rear end on a pickup truck's a lot lighter than a Jeep is. Yeah, Sam. Say, I got big tires on the Jeep. I didn't have no trouble with it. I hear you, Lady Wolverine. No, Don, I imagine it ain't. I'd be a little spooky about it. I never did like driving fire trucks in the snow much either. I mean, I usually didn't slide unless we got on some serious ice. AR Gun 1776, how you doing, brother? Happy New Year. Hope you're doing good today. You got your greens and beans cooked? Oh, that's okay, Carolyn. Scott says their winter's done. I got a feeling ours ain't over yet, Scott. All right, Chuck. I appreciate you coming in, buddy. I hope you enjoy the rest of your New Year's. Enjoy that meal too. It sounds good, buddy. Okay, Joy. Now, Tim, Missouri is somewhere that I would consider, but I don't know yet. I haven't made up my mind on South Missouri yet, but that's an option. Hey, there's Vanessa Kitty. How you doing, Vanessa? I'm behind in my chat like I always am. Is that right, Shasta? I guess it's something about Southerners, even Southern Californians. Is that right, Jamie? Y'all don't get a lot of snow either? Oh, Gary said they're calling for 4 inches Tuesday. All we're getting is rain, Gary. Thank goodness. Hey, there's Chris from the 740. How you doing, buddy? Happy New Year's. Like, Chris got a lot of snow the other day at the range, it looked like. Okay, Scott. That's what I thought about doing. Next time I do get snow, Irene, I'm going to load up some firewood in the back of the truck and weight it down. Hopefully, I'll have the Jeep clutch fixed by then. I'll just drive the Jeep. Uh-oh, Vanessa, did y'all have frozen pipes? Oh, okay. AR did a roast. That sounds good too, buddy. Hey, Rattle Trap Fishing, how you doing, brother? I appreciate you coming in. Hope y'all's weather is pretty good. Y'all probably warming up a little bit. Jamie, Gary Meldrum. Now, Gary's a squirrel hunting fella. He gets a lot of squirrels where he's at. Uh-oh, Vanessa. I hope you didn't make a big mess and y'all had water everywhere. Man, that ain't good in one of y'all's trucks, Don. I'd hate it's got your pucker factor's got to be up pretty high when that happens. Yeah, we're warm back up now too, Vanessa. That sounds good, AR. Yeah, I know, Sam. I don't like driving in it much. I mean, I'll go to the grocery store or wherever I got to go. I don't get out and travel much. I'll only go where I got to go. And I have drove in the grass. If we get ice on the street, I have drove with two tires up in the grass if I could, just to get me some traction. Well, let me know if you talk her into it, Dan. I may wind up in South Missouri one of these days. Oh no, Scotsman. Was that northern Missouri, or southern Missouri? So I don't think I can handle that now. Oh goodness, Vanessa. I hope y'all got it fixed or get it fixed. Thanks, Chris. Happy New Year. I don't know how far behind in the chat I am. Y'all probably laughing at me. Ooh, that sounds good, Lady Wolverine. Oh, good, Scott. Okay, you back. Uh-oh, Judy got deer problems again. Oh, goodness, Judy. Y'all gonna have to shoot every one of them deer around your yard. They eat up everything in your yard. Shasta, check on Facebook Live, Facebook Marketplace. A lot of times I see big axe heads on there. Oh, that sounds good, Carolyn. Uh-oh, I must have missed that, Dan. Did y'all do something on your live stream that I missed the other night? Oh, okay, Scott. Oh, okay, Vanessa. Good. I'm glad you got it up. All right, y'all. I'm trying to catch up here. Okay, Vanessa. Oh, Don's got deer troubles too. Hey, hands in the dirt. How you doing, brother? Stacy, you been doing all right, buddy? I hope your fall garden's doing all right. Mine's hanging in there. Not real good, but it's hanging in there. Central Missouri. All right. Well, I'll have to research a little more before I decide to move off to Missouri then, Scotsman. It was a long December, wasn't it, Shasta? Oh, Vanessa, that was terrible. Wow. Okay, Irene. Yeah, it was easy. I made it to work a bunch of times, but now they're starting to put so many guide wires around the dang telephone poles. I can't get off the road very far. Well, Tim, I'm gonna research it before I move on out there to Missouri with you. Okay, let me see. I tell you what, guys, I am so far behind on this chat that y'all talk amongst yourselves for a second, and I'll be right back. Because y'all are doing a good job. Just talk to yourselves a second. Okay, did anybody come in while I was gone? If you did, just make a comment so I can see you're in here. Is that right, Don? Flamethrower works good on everything, doesn't it? Oh, if Chris from 740 is still in here, Chris, I've got astigmatism, but I wear my glasses. Do you think that combination red dot would you think I'd be able to see with my glasses okay without starbursting too bad? Hey, there's New York Outcast. How you doing, brother? I figured somebody might have came in. Hope you had a good New Year's or having a good New Year's. There's Georgia Boy 44. Hey, brother, I appreciate you coming in. Happy New Year's. You been eating your greens and beans like me? I loaded up before the live stream because I knew everybody'd be talking about food. So I went ahead and ate this time. Well, I thought about that, Vanessa. That's what Chris just did a review on a nice combination set, and I didn't know if it would if my stigmatism with my glasses. I don't really have the stigmatism, so I didn't know if it would affect me or not. Green dots do work best for that. Okay. I hear you, New York Outcast. Oh, shoot. I ate mine for lunch, Georgia Boy. Joy. We used to do that when we was kids. I got you, Sam. I got you on that one. I always keep some salt here from my driveway and my walkways. All right, Chris. I wondered about that. I like that. That was a good price on that combo deal, but I think you're gonna be right because I get a little starbursting already on my red dot I got on my gun now, so I may check out the green dots. We always used lighter fluid, Shasta, but I don't know. Well, not potato guns. We used them on those old cannons we used to make with beer cans. Okay, Vanessa, I knew you had a lot of trouble with your eyes. I may start looking for a green dot then. Oh, awesome. Did you do a video on it yet, Georgia Boy? You need to make you a video of it. I hope you get you some straps and start working out there, Georgia Boy. Well, sometimes mine's okay, Vanessa, and sometimes it starbursts on me. I'll go with a green dot then, Scotsman. Don, I appreciate you coming in and staying with us, buddy. And you and Kat have a great week. And Thank you a bunch. Y'all have a great New Year's. Oh, I hate that, Shasta. What about sand? Sand be okay, Shasta? Don, y'all take it easy, buddy. Be careful out there on the job site too. All right, Chris. Yeah, I'll go with a green dot then. I mean, I'll have to search around, but I know I can get them. Huh, Vanessa, I hate that. Awesome, Georgia boy. I can't wait to see that, man. I really can't. I ordered a rubber jaw trap this week. I've never used a rubber jaw trap, but when I coyote trapped a place last week, first day I caught the landowner's dog in my trap. And I mean, he was cool with it. He knew he didn't keep him up, but I'm gonna try out those rubber jaw traps just for places where I might catch, domestic dogs, and see if I can't do something about that. You too, Scott? Okay. You got stigmatism? Is that what you're talking about? I hope you find out some good news, Vanessa. Okay, well, see, my driveway, all my stuff's asphalt. I guess it's probably just as bad on asphalt than it is concrete. I hear you, Rob. I hear you, brother. I'll see if I can get my hands on some. Dan. Really, Scott? Well, I don't know what I'll do then. I don't know. May have to go back using my iron sights. Okay, Georgia boy. I just never tried any. I didn't know what the holding power is, but when I set that big coyote line, I'm gonna put one out there just to do some tests with it and see how it works. I got you, Shasta. Well, I'm sure the salt probably gets in the asphalt too. Everything eats asphalt up. That's the only bad thing about asphalt. Is that right, Rob? Yeah, Dan could probably hook me up, couldn't he? Tim, y'all gonna get me in trouble. Make me start looking for stuff I don't need to buy, ain't you? That don't sound good, Scott. All right, Scotsman, I appreciate it. That would help out because I don't know. I mean, I can see my red dot okay on my varmint rifle, but it starbursts on me if I crank it up too very much. Tim, I hear you. Carolyn, you be careful out there. I hope you get your car out of the snow. I hope maybe it'll start melting for you. Get back to a little more of a normal. But you take care, and thank you so much for coming in, and have a great New Year's. Yeah, it's never looked like the funnest job for me, Shasta. I know that. I've never had to deal with it other than when I worked for Public Works for a while. You know, paving potholes, we'd heat it up and put it in the potholes, and then we had a gas-powered tamper. You know, we'd do that, tamp it out. But that's the only time I've ever messed with asphalt. Is that right, Scott? Hey, Broke Loader 2, what's going on, brother? Now, I'm sure somebody will start talking food again in a little while. We did talk food earlier, though. It always wound up coming back to food. It'll go from trapping to guns to homesteading to food. Yeah, that's right, Dan. That's exactly right. We always make a circle. It always comes back to food, but yeah, I hate that, Scott. Oh, I got you, Shasta. Yeah, they tie into what y'all already did, I guess. Yeah, salad's good, Rob. I'm in for a good salad, especially salad with a lot of chicken on it. I eat a lot more salad in the summertime than I do in the winter. Winter, I'm more of a greens and cabbage and stuff kind of guy. Okay, Tim, that makes sense. I'll be honest with you. I think I've knocked the dot off on my varmint gun because I did a little shooting the other day and I was missing. I mean, I was missing bad. I must have bumped it around on my four-wheeler or something. I need to get out and set up some targets and see what the heck's going on with it. It was dead on for all last year, but I think I've knocked the scope off on it. Scott said he's done some, I guess, paving or concrete work. Let me see. Oh, Dan, I don't care. I'm happy talking food too. It don't matter. That's right. I'll catch them. Y'all cook them. Oh, I got you, Rob. Oh, yeah, Joy. Now, I'm a cabbage man for sure. But my cabbage ain't growing for some reason. I've had it planted and the cabbage looks good. They're just little bitty heads of cabbage on it. They're not getting very big. I guess because we've been so doggone cold. My collard greens are doing good though. I need to go ahead and pick them. I don't believe I'd ever enjoy pouring concrete, Shasta. That's just concrete work, asphalt work, and roofing are three things that I don't think I care nothing about. That's right. That's right, Dan. Oh, you been out working this morning, Irene? I thought you was going to eat you a bunch before you come in here like me and Georgia boy did. I made sure I ate before this one because I get hungry every time we have a live stream. Were you working at the house or up at one of the state parks? Okay, I got you, Shasta. Now, see, I don't mind doing firewood. I just don't think I'd dig doing concrete or asphalt. Okay, is that right, Rob? The only thing I've done is concreted posts in the ground. I mean, I've done a couple of small pads, but nothing big. And I didn't enjoy it when I was doing that. Okay, Scott, I'll check it out. I don't know if it's hit my feed yet or not. Well, that's what I think I did, Tim. I think I have hit it. You know, it's got the gun rack on the side of my four-wheeler, and I could have kicked it, or I ain't no telling what I did to it. Bounced it around. It's got to be. I had to have knocked it off. Yeah, well, Rob, there. I was using bags, so maybe that's why I hated it so bad. I've never poured enough to have a truck come out. I mean, we had a mixer a couple of times, we mix it ourselves. That's some big jobs, Shasta. Oh, yeah. Ain't no way I'd be a roofer. I can tell you that right now, Shasta. Okay. Is that right, Rob? Rob, do you do roofs when you're doing your remodeling stuff? Because I'd hate to do that. Is that right, Scott? I've just never dealt with a lot of concrete. Like I said, most of mine's been concrete and posts and stuff like that. Oh yeah, bags suck. And being as I don't know how to do anything, I'm usually the bag carrier. I'm the guy that gets it off the trailer and carries it over to the mixer. Well, now that's a good point, Shasta. You don't want to do anything that you need to, spend as much time as you can with them kids. Oh, okay, Irene. Did you find any sheds? I hadn't ran across any so far. I usually find them about end of January, beginning of February when I'm on my trap line. I find a lot of sheds then. Rob, man, I couldn't do that. I hate doing roofs. I hate anything to do with roofing. Oh yeah, yeah. I have some big jobs, Shasta. Okay, Scott. I'll try that when I sight it in. It's I don't know. I mean, this is recently I did it, but I don't know when I did it. Dan. I bet, Shasta. Yeah, I agree, Scott. The stuff they're using now is a lot lighter material. It don't. Yeah, it's nothing like my older scopes and scope mounts. And the bolts, I don't know. The bolt on that gun's pretty. It's a pretty good bolt, but I don't know. Nah, Rob, I don't think I'd ever get used to a roofing. That's one of those things that's just too hot. There's no way. And it's too cold. It's too cold in the winter. It's too hot in the summer. Is that right, Shasta? Hey, Triple R, what's going on, brother? Happy New Year. When you gonna get out and shoot some coyotes? We all wait to see you shoot some coyotes. I mean, not that we're not enjoying your videos now. I just want to see you kill something. Oh, okay, Scott. I done got confused. Uh, Not me, Rob. I don't. I think those days are past me now. I'd be complaining when I got up there and complaining when I got down. Wow, that right, Georgia boy? Well, oh, did you win that one over at Chris's giveaway? Well, I don't know what I did. This one was dead on last year, and either I've hit it in the back seat carrying trapping junk in the back seat of the truck, or I've hit it on the four wheeler because it's definitely out right now. I'm not allowed to shoot here at the house, so I got to go somewhere to shoot it. Oh yeah, that would suck, Shasta. Only thing I've ever done is I've tied myself to a chimney, where I wouldn't fall off the side of the roof. I didn't mind that so bad, but dang all them harnesses and stuff. Yeah, Dan, that's when everybody wants their roof done is in the spring and fall. Every time I've helped somebody do a roof, it's either been in the dead of winter or the dead of summer. Scribes Fishing, how you doing? I appreciate you coming in. Let me see, just skinned my first raccoon in there. So a bit of fat on coon, do you think? Hey man, just flash him the best you can, and let him dry. He'll sweat for a little while. Just keep wiping it down, And I mean, as long as you get most of the fat off, you'll be okay. Just you know, you can take a little more off when you go through when you start tanning it out. Coons are the worst thing you can start out with, you know, to tan. You'll be all right though. Just get all the big fat off you can and put it on a board and let it start drying, but just keep wiping it down each day. And then when you get ready to salt him, the salt will take a lot of it out. So you'll probably be all right. Just you can message me anytime, you know, on my about page or something if you have trouble with it though. Oh, Full Lead Tacos channel. Okay, I knew Chris gave one or two away, I think, one night. I remember seeing somebody won a couple of them, but I couldn't remember who it was, Georgia boy. Huh. I don't even know what a snow break is, Rob. That's how far south I am. Okay, Scott. I'll try that when I get out and start sighting it in. I mean, surely, I don't know how it got out so bad. That's crazy, Shasta. I mean, that is crazy. No way, Rob. I don't care how good a friend he was. I wouldn't have been up there on that roof. Well, Scott, it's a pretty good mount. I don't know. You know, I don't know. I don't know what happened to it. Yeah, really, Rob. I tell you what, Georgia boy, check out Coon Creek Outdoors. He's got some good skinning videos. I haven't done any because I think he got grandfathered in, but I've heard nowadays you get strikes for showing skinning videos and fleshing videos. So I hadn't been doing any, so I don't know. But Coon Creek's got a lot of good ones out there. You'll do all right on them. Yeah, exactly, Dan. Yeah, I don't think that'd be good, Shasta. I mean, unless it was some kind of emergency repair, you know. Yeah, if it's leaking, I can see you doing it. But he'd owed me big time, I guarantee you. Yeah, he's probably the best one out there to watch, Georgia boy. But once you get doing it, it'll come back to you. You won't have no trouble with it. I mean, just like that otter I did the other day. You know, I don't do, but if I do one otter a year, that's something. I always have to sit back and try and remember and go through my head, you know, how to skin different stuff. It went fine, but a lot of times I'll go back and check his video, just make sure I ain't doing nothing wrong. Yeah, no kidding, Shasta. But you know, it's crazy because I don't know. It's so you don't know what's allowed and what ain't allowed until you get the strike, you know. And I know 2 or 3 people that are disputing a couple of strikes right now, and I don't know if they'll get it turned around or not. I mean, you're right. You can see some pretty rank stuff, and I tell you what, Mock has really done good with his trapping this year. I was glad to see him out trapping this year. Yeah, that's probably the way most of us are, Rob. You know, the crappiest jobs are usually because somebody needs your help with it, or the most dangerous jobs. Put it that way. I've done some stuff for buddies of mine I wouldn't have never done nowhere else. Yeah, that's probably best, Shasta. Yeah, I know, Scott, but it's just got where it almost ain't worth it. It's not worth it to me to take a chance. You know, I mean, I've showed a few things that I'm surprised I hadn't got a strike for yet, but you know, like I got one one with my grandson trapping with me. You know, and they say that's a danger. You know, they might say it's a danger to him, or it's dangerous to have a kid doing that or something. You know, I know that's going around right now. You got a lot of good review videos too, Shasta. I always enjoyed your review videos. Oh, okay, Vanessa. Well, we're glad you're back. Yeah, Scott, it's just, I mean, some of it, the hassle just ain't worth doing it. So I'm just, you know, most of my stuff is pretty tamed, but because I don't need the grief, put it that way. I've got 2 or 3 more offers here, Shasta, to do some, and I turned them down. I just, 2 of them, all my buddies, a lot of my buddies on here had already done reviews on them, and I just thought, you know, it's just kind of redundant because the same people watch their channels, watch my channel, so they don't want to see me doing a review after they've watched 2 or 3 other guys doing a review on it. So I hadn't done any more reviews lately. Hey, Gizzard Gary, how you doing, brother? I appreciate you coming by. Happy New Year's. Well, Well, Rob, you know that stuff happens. That's for sure. I mean, it's crazy as it sounds. It's true. And I mean, you want to get some good hate mail or hate comments. Be a trapper. You know, you'll get plenty of hate mail then. Hey, Buck, Tactical Fud, what's going on, brother? How you doing? Happy New Year's to you and Gary. Yeah, Scott, it just ain't worth it, man. Really, Rob? Well, I'll be honest with you, except a few of my friends on Facebook, most of my friends don't know I have a channel either. Awesome, Buck. That is cool. I still haven't done my first. I still haven't started yet. I mean, I got all my stuff to do it, but I definitely got to. I got to smelt down that 5 gallon bucket that Chico gave me first, and get them into bars, and then I want to go ahead and start casting some bullets. That's awesome, man. What caliber did you do? Oh yeah, Shasta. I'm telling you, man. I get it all. You know. All right, Dan. Well, I guess Rob gets a little hate mail too for that. Gosh, I've been hunting all my life, and I mean, ever since I was 13. Yeah, really, Shasta. I mean, it's the way it is. I enjoy it though, Scott. I enjoy your trivia night. I mean, if y'all don't want to do it anymore, I understand, but I enjoy it. I just suck at it. I'm always too slow to answer them. Yeah, Tim. Well, you got me as a Facebook friend now, so I know. Yeah, and I mean, if you're in business, Rob, you got to kind of cover your own self, you know. Hey, Kyle, what's going on, brother? Cleaning cast iron most all of the day. You're smelting cast iron, or you been cleaning cast iron cooking stuff, Kyle? Awesome, awesome, Buck. Yeah, that's going 45 is going to be one of the first things I do. I got a lot of stuff, that y'all sent me, and CW sent me. I mean, I got plenty of stuff to start reloading, but I still want to make some of my own bullets. I want to cast some of my own too. I hear you, Vanessa. Same here. Rob. That's exactly right, Rob. That's exactly right, buddy. That is the good 4 F's to remember. I started hunting Manasseh when I was 13, and I'm 61 now, so. Oh, Dan, I don't care either. It's just a lot of them don't know. But I mean, sometimes if you're in business, it depends on what state you're in, you kind of got to cover your own self. Cookware, okay. I didn't know if you was cleaning up your pots or cookware. Yeah, yeah, Vanessa, you've been doing other kind of cast iron pipe, hadn't you? Well, Buck, I might be able to send you a little of that, or I can send you. You're welcome to try one of the molds I got. Just email me. I'll let you know what molds I got. I might be able to send you some of that. Send you some of that lead. That, I mean, I have to smelt it down, but I mean, there's no way. It'd take me a long time to use that much lead up. But I got some molds that I hadn't even tried yet. You're welcome to try. I'm not even going to try and start on powder coating yet. I got a long way to go before I do that. You started at 8, Scott? Yeah. I think most of the fellas in our age group probably did. Oh, is that right, Vanessa? Heck, I grew up on guns. My daddy hunted my whole life. Really, Tim? That's surprising. I wouldn't think they'd do that. Most of the ones here just sling it in buckets. Well, see, Joy, that's about like me. So, I mean, that's why I say when people in our age group, we grew up around guns hunting all our lives. So, I guess it was before it was politically correct. Let a young kid shoot a gun. Hey, David Neal, how you doing, buddy? I appreciate you coming in. Happy New Year's. It's good to see you, David. Did you do anything for New Year's Eve, David? Awesome, Vanessa. Okay, okay, Buck, no problem. That's good. Well, if you want to try any of those molds, let me know. I've got 3 or 4 molds I bought. I hadn't even tried them yet. Yeah, that's exactly right, Shasta. I mean, it's kind of a rite of passage here. Oh well, I could understand that, Vanessa, I guess. Yeah, it didn't take many years for things to how guns were looked at, Rob. I mean, we grew up shooting 22s, and I mean, I lived in what I consider a suburb, but we shot our shotguns 22s. anything you wanted to shoot in the backyard. Nobody ever said a word. Nowadays, I like the little city I live. I can't even shoot a gun off in the city limits. So it's definitely changed. Oh, I hate that, Vanessa. Oh, is that okay, Tim? I didn't even think about that. I just figured Harbor Freight was where to go to get it. But if Amazon's got it, I'll go with that. But I ain't ready to jump on powder coating yet. I still got a long way to go on reloading and casting to start with. But what I'll do is I'll cast a bunch. Then when they're ready, I can come back and powder coat, I guess. Okay, David. Yeah, I didn't know what the time difference was there, but so it's the second there already. Well, probably everybody drank a little too much beer. Yeah, that's I wasn't sure about the time difference between us and y'all. See, it's just it's 4 o'clock here where I live in the States. And it's still the first. You know, Shasta, I was my year. If you were born in 61 or after, it was the first year they made you take a hunter safety course here in Georgia. And I'd been hunting for, I don't know, 15, 20, 20 years. And I had to go and take the hunter safety course just to get a license. That's right. That's right, Rob. Is that right, Kyle? You can't shoot in the city limits either. Now, I'm telling you, if a coyote comes through the yard, I'm going to take the chance. But, I don't just go out back and shoot all willy-nilly just because I don't cause no trouble. I don't want to get locked up. Yeah, exactly, Vanessa. Yeah, David's been following my channel for a while now. David's a good fella. I appreciate him being in here. David, you don't have any videos yet, do you? You don't do videos, do you? If you did, I'd get everybody subscribed to your channel. Okay, Tim. Well, Amazon's fine with me. I'll get it. Amazon. Three. Oh, that's right, Scott. Yeah, y'all are an hour different from us. Awesome, David. Yeah, man, I wish you would do some videos. You need to start filming some of your hunts. I'll get everybody to join your channel. I'd like to see your hunts. Oh, I had plenty of gunshots I heard last night, Kyle. When they run out of fireworks, they start shooting their pistols and rifles off. Oh, good, Vanessa. Yeah, Shasta. I don't know what year they did it. It was probably back in the early 80s when they made everybody start doing it here, but they retroed you back to 61. Is that right, Scott? No, Jerry, I wish I did have a crossbow. Man, them things have got expensive. I would get a crossbow, but to shoot in the backyard, man, they want like $600 up to thousands for a crossbow. I just don't want to spend that much money. Well, we had sirens too, Rob, but that was probably for the stabbings and shootings around here. Probably didn't have anything to do with the fireworks. Yeah, no kidding. And I just don't want to spend that much money on a crossbow, Vanessa. Yeah, start one, David. Do it. We'll all join your channel, and we'd like to see your hunting videos when you get. Are your outdoor videos? Anything you want to do? You know, do some bushcraft stuff, some fatwood stuff. Bushcraft Joe, there's Joe. How you doing, buddy? I appreciate you coming by. Hope you're having a great New Year's. Joe's probably out by the fire right now. Probably got him a good fire going. Oh, I know, Shasta. Don't rub it in. I know how old I am and how young you are. Well, Dan, I heard plenty of automatic fire last night, so I'm pretty sure none of these guns are legal. Yeah, Jerry, it's just too expensive, man. Tim. Really, Scott? I have yet to see one around here. I mean, they all just look to it so expensive. Even at Academy and the different places I've looked, they just look outrageous. So I didn't want to spend the money on it. Yeah, it is, Rob. It's getting rougher every year around here. Yeah, Joe, I wanted something that I could actually deer hunt in the backyard since I can't use a gun here. Hey, there's John, Small Water Charters. How you doing? Happy New Year, brother. Y'all, I guess y'all warmed back up finally. Oh, really, Gary? Man, on New Year's, they'll do it again tonight. They didn't get enough of it last night. They'll shoot fireworks off tonight and then shoot the guns off after midnight. Check Facebook Marketplace, Vanessa. No, of course not, Rob. Well, I hear it. They're not terribly close to me, but I can hear it off in the distance. Oh, okay, Joe. I didn't know if you had out filming bushcraft videos today or not. Is that right, Vanessa? We it's a little warm for us this time of year, but I mean it's not a whole lot warmer than what it was. I mean, last year was much colder than what it is. Big five. I'll have to look, Scott. 69. Wow, that is up pretty warm, Gary. Let me see if it shows what we are. Bud K. I don't think I could hit anything with a regular bow, Jerry. I mean, I could a compound bow, just not a recurve bow. I may have to start looking into that, but compound bows ain't cheap either. Good grief, Shasta. Yeah, it's time for y'all to get out of there. Move to Missouri. 61 degrees. That's about what we are, Vanessa. We may be about 63, 64 right now. But no, we're supposed to get a bunch of rain and then it's supposed to cool back down, I think. Yeah, bows are expensive too, Scott. Right. Yeah, that's a good place to look, Vanessa. Y'all still pretty cool, Rob, in your part of New York? 70, where Buck's at. I'd like to, AR, but check out the prices on them, buddy. I mean, for as little as I would use it, I can't justify spending that kind of money. I can get a rifle with that kind of money. I might could do that, Jerry. I might could check some pawn shops, see if I could find a decent deal on one. Oh yeah, Vanessa, we were 3 degrees. 3 degrees, 6 degrees. I mean, we were in the single digits all up until Christmas. And then all of a sudden, after about 2 days after Christmas, we warmed up. Well, I know, Jerry. I think a pawn shop's probably going to be my best bet to find a decent one it's in good shape. Somebody just didn't use it. Y'all should be. Yeah, I mean, I would think everybody should be close to. I mean, anywhere north of me should be close to freezing at least. I mean, usually this time of year we're in the high 30s to 40, low 40s every day, and usually around freezing at night. Yeah, I agree, Shasta. I'd rather just go and buy a rifle and not hunt in the backyard. See what you got, Scott. Is that right, James? Oh, okay, AR. I appreciate it, buddy. Ain't no problem. EDC for fun. What's going on, brother? Happy New Year. Hope y'all enjoying your New Year's. Hope you had a good night last night. Wow, that's something, Jamie. I don't think I got anything blooming right now except my, what do you call them things? I can't even remember them bushes I got out there. Camellias. I got camellias that are blooming. Well, see, Buck, I may have to get mine at a pawn shop because I don't want to pay what they want for them new. Yeah, I agree, Jamie. See, Shasta, I don't think I could even shoot a recurve. Not enough to deer hunt with it. Kentucky Prepper 5, what's going on, buddy? Happy New Year's. Hope you got over your crud. You still got your trap line out right now? What happened, AR Guns? Yeah, I agree, Jerry. I'll totally agree with you there. Especially those single digits. Oh, those were good, good bows, Rob. I sold my compounds too. I sold my compound to a guy that was wanting to get into it because I wanted to get a better compound. And then I wound up not buying another one, so I don't even have the one that I had. 55 there, Tim. That's pretty decent weather. I don't mind 55. Where at, Dan? Are they online or something? Or in a shop? Yeah, I don't know how good a compound bow you're going to get for those prices, Dan. Is that right, Kyle? See, I'm supposed to get that. I'm going to start that new beaver line on Thursday. So I was hoping it would cool off a little bit because I don't want to get out there in that snaky water in the 60s. I was hoping it was going to drop down a little cooler than that. Really, AR? That's something. That's a new one on me right there. Yeah, I know, Shasta. You're talking about another $100 worth of gear once you get the bow or more. Oh, goodness, Kentucky Prepper. I'll be praying for her, buddy. I hate that. That's terrible. Keep a good eye on her. I hope she responds good with the oxygen. I hope she gets over it, buddy. Yeah, that's terrible. Oh, me, James. I hate that. Yeah, I never could shoot a recurve worth of crap, Shasta. It's 70, Kyle? I hadn't been out since this morning. Well, heck, it's 68 here. It's showing 68 here, Kyle. Maybe because we still got a little bit of crap. I don't know. It's pretty crappy outside. Wow, Scott. I'll have to look that up. I'll check it out. You got it. You know it shoots good. I might could do something like that. I wouldn't mind paying that much. Anything under a couple $100. Wow, 11 lambs. That's more than the calves that we've lost up here. That's 11 is a lot of lambs. I hope you catch some on that line. They take care of it for you. That's some, Vanessa. Huh. I don't know about that, Dan. I'll check it out, Dan. Bear's a good bow. Wow, AR. That's the one reason I wouldn't have nobody on my panel that I don't know. That's for sure. Yeah, I didn't think about all that either, Shasta. And David, it's I'm not going to say they don't attack people, but it's very rare. I mean, if somebody gets attacked by a coyote, more than likely they're trying to get the coyote away from their dog or cat, their domestic animals, or like barn animals. They might attack you if they're trying to get that and you're trying to fight them off. But I don't know anybody, unless maybe one's has rabies or something. I've never heard anybody being a. Well, I mean, I have seen where a couple of kids have been attacked. So I guess theoretically they do attack people, but not very often, David. Well, Kentucky Prepper, I hope she does better, buddy. Like I said, I'll be praying for her. Well, there you go. Shasta says they have killed people. I have seen where they've attacked kids before. Yeah, Vanessa, I'm telling you, I wouldn't let nobody on my panel that I didn't know already from, you know what I mean? Like from somebody else's chat or people that come in the chat. It's still crappy here, Kyle. Sun came out earlier, but now it's done all clouded back over. It's still wet out here. Big Five. Joy. I might have missed something. Sorry. I'm behind on my chat again, I think. Yeah, I'd say it's pretty rare. Yeah, Vanessa, I don't know about all that. Oh, okay, Scott. That's pretty cool. Shooting fish with it. I got you. Yeah, that's a very high number, Kentucky Prepper. I mean, the places I trap may lose one every other year or one a year to the coyotes. 11 is quite high. Of course, I guess sheep probably, the mama sheep probably can't defend the babies, the lambs, as good as a mama cow could. Okay, rabbits too, son. Is that right, David? Well, when they're in the rut, they do some crazy stuff. I've seen some crazy rut videos. That's for sure. I mean, those deer, I don't care what type of deer it is, they get crazy as a all get out when it is when they're in the rut. Good grief, Shasta. I guess maybe, I don't know, maybe it depends too, the population, the coyote population as compared to the people population. You know, we got a lot of, you know, it may happen more in the city settings than it does out in the country. Okay, so your Kentucky Prepper said there's a kid in California attacked. Well, that's where Shasta's at. See, I mean, I've seen reports of the kids getting attacked, but adults not so much. Same here, Vanessa. But you know, I've seen more rabid fox attacks than I have coyote attacks here. All right, Rob, I must have missed that. What did you say? All right, Rob, I got you. I went back and saw it. Yeah, it's still wet here. It's humid as crap. Awesome, Vanessa. Yeah, David, I don't like any of that stuff either. I like being closer to the top of the apex predator list. I don't like going up in the mountains where we got bears and cougars either. Wow, Shasta. Yeah, I remember y'all saying that on your live stream, Joy. That's the way it should be. That's the way it should be. Good, Vanessa. That's something else, Shasta. All right, David, good luck. I hope you get you a good one. And be careful out there, buddy. Like I said, start doing some videos. We'll all follow your channel. But enjoy your hunt. And have a great New Year's. Oh yeah, Rob. That's why I say we get a lot of either rabbit or distemper foxes here for some reason, and some coons. And I'm sure we got skunks too. I just don't see a lot of them here. But you're more apt to get bit, I think, where I live right now by a rabid fox than you would by a coyote. Now, I'm not saying kids wouldn't get attacked here because we do have kids get attacked every now and then. It's mostly house pets and cats and dogs and stuff like that. But all right, David, we'll see you, buddy. Is that right, Rob? That's unreal. Now, that's something I ran across when I was a fireman. I've climbed under some houses and had some wharf rats as big as my helmet run across the top of my back. Man, I knocked every floor joist out from under that house trying to get out of there when that big rat run across my back. Well, Shasta, thank goodness I don't see a lot of rattlesnakes here like I did at my old house. We had them down in South Georgia, but we don't have a lot of rattlesnakes here where I'm at. Mostly copperheads. Yeah, they sure will, Shasta. And I'll tell you this, pound for pound, a raccoon's one of the meanest things you'll ever get a hold of. You don't want to tangle with no raccoon. I mean, I'd take my chances with a coyote over a raccoon. That's right, Kentucky Prepper. That is right. But that scared me to death when that big old wharf rat ran across my back. Because I was in a crawl space about that big. I couldn't even roll over. And I felt that thing go across my back. It scared the crap out of me. Now, joy badgers are something we don't have here. I've heard they're pretty bad to the bone, but we don't have badgers here. I'd love to catch one. Is that right, Scott? Yeah, that's exactly right, Shasta. When I was young, I was skinny, so they'd always make me the attic rat or the they call it a tunnel rat. Make me go under the house or up in the attic every time. Luckily, I'm fat and old now. I wouldn't have to do that. Yeah, I imagine so, Scott. We just don't have a lot here. Oh, I imagine, yeah, now snakes going under houses out west would scare me even worse. Yeah, but I'd like to trap a badger or a wolverine, Dan. That would be cool. I've seen a lot of people trap them, but I'd like to do that. Is that right, Shasta? Oh, a raccoon will eat you up. Yeah. All right, Rob. Just be careful under them houses now. Is that right, Joy? That's a good saying. I've seen a lot of people catch them. I've never, like I said, we don't have them down here. But I think that'd be a cool thing to trap down here. Now they say wolverines are really, really bad. And apparently they're pretty big critters. Whoa, tactical fun. I tell you what, Buck, when I was a kid, I worked at Six Flags over Georgia, the amusement park. And I have seen wharf rats out there on those water rides where they have like the log rides and all that. I've seen wharf rats sit on their back hind quarter, sitting up, and I swear to you, they'd be 2 feet tall. They look like a big, like a raccoon or something that big. Had to have been 10, 12-pound rats. That place was covered up with them because all the food that was out there. And that would have been cool shooting them things, but well, you consider yourself lucky, Dan. Sometimes it stinks being the little skinny guy. That's right, Joy. Wow, see, badgers are pretty dang big then, Scott. We don't have any big wharf rats out where I live around here. I've never seen a big wharf rat like these. These were like industrial wharf rats. I mean, these things are huge. They were bigger than any muskrat or anything like that I've ever seen, put it that way. Is that right, Dan? See, I couldn't have done that. I'd have been too, I don't care how skinny and little I was, I'd have been too claustrophobic. Well, maybe not back then. When I was young, I wasn't, but what? So you can outrun them, James? Wow, rats in City Hall, Vanessa. Well, I can't blame them, Shasta. I wouldn't want to go out there with a bear either. Oh, see, when I was young now, Kentucky prepper, I might could have done it because I wasn't claustrophobic back then. But nowadays, I don't like being in little tight spaces like that. And I mean, when I was on the dive team, I dove in some pretty small places, but I couldn't do that nowadays. Yeah, now Scotsman and Nutria, I swear to you, some of these rats on that at that amusement park look like nutria. They were so big. I mean, they weren't. We don't have nutria this far up into Georgia. I don't think, but that's what they looked like, was big ass nutria. But they say them those things are migrating up here, so probably another 5 or 10 years we'll have nutria around here too. Gosh, Scott, is that right? I guess I could see that though. I've seen pictures of some big old rats in the Philippines. Well, over that area. Damn. You would be the guy that would trip somebody. Yeah, I'll agree with that, James. Wow, Shasta. We got them here, but I don't think you see them that often. I mean, there are people that hunt black bear here, but I don't know how many a year, how many are took each year here. I know about 500 and something pounds is our biggest one that's been killed in Georgia. Oh, that was a smart thing to tell him, Joy. I'm telling you, I would not have wanted to be a tunnel rat. Oh, I know there's some big ones in Alaska, Vanessa. Big ones. Scott says they got some. Oh, thank you, Squirrel. I don't even know where that shows up at, but thank you very much. I appreciate that. You're my second super sticker per channel. I don't know how to do anything with it, but thank you. I really appreciate that, y'all. Thank you very much. I don't know, James. I don't know what them things would taste like. Dan and Judith, Judith and Dan Davis. Dan Davis could tell you. He's probably ate one before. That's right. That's right, Buck. Everything tastes like chicken to 223. Oh, is that right, James? Oh, yeah, but damn, but I don't. How do I look at the YouTube side? I'm on whatchamacallit, uh, StreamYard. This Georgia boy's back. Oh, I don't blame you. Make up that cornbread. Hey, Rob, I appreciate you being in there, buddy. I hope y'all enjoy the rest of the your New Year's Day and have a good week, brother. Be careful out there. Thanks for hanging in here so long. Oh, Squirrel, thank you so much. I appreciate you staying in here all day, too. We enjoyed having you in. And y'all have a great week. And thanks so much for that super thing. Like I said, I don't know what they are, but thank you so much. I appreciate it. Okay. You may just have to jump up here on the panel with me one day, Dan, and that way you can show me before we start the live stream what's going on. You can just be on here for the day. Because I don't know anything about either side, StreamYard side or the YouTube side. All right, y'all hang tight. Talk to yourselves for a second. I've been on 251. Hang tight and talk to yourselves for a second. I'll be back. Okay, guys. Yeah, I had to have a cigarette. Plus, I was about to blow a bladder, so. Yeah, Dan, I'll have to get you on here with me next week. Oh, that's another thing. Next Sunday, I may not I may not be live because I'm gonna be out on the trap line probably from Thursday till Tuesday, and I'll be staying down at my son's house. So I don't know if I'll be able to get back in time to do a live stream next Sunday or not. I hope I do, but if not, I'll be out there trapping. So, and there's no cell service down there, so I can't do a live on my phone. Yeah, Georgia boy, you'll get to 1,000. That ain't no problem, buddy. Just keep making videos. Get you some trapping videos going. That's for sure. I'll send all my trappers over there that hadn't came over there yet. No, you don't, Shasta. I do. Most of my videos stink pretty bad, but hey, Dan, man, I hope I can, and if it goes good, if I catch a bunch of them Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, maybe by Sunday I'll be able to pull my traps out of there and make it. But I got to leave that job and then go about 30 miles south to another job and do another beaver job and start doing that one. So hopefully I'll make it. I ain't going to say I'm not going to be here, but I'll put out, if I am going to make it, I'll put out a thing on my community page. Hey, Georgia boy, I done told them young boys, I said, hey, I catch myself enough accidentally. I'm not intentionally going to stick my hand in a trap because it hurts. They can all tell you what I mean, it don't hurt you, but it don't feel good. So I'm not doing it either. I caught myself beaver trapping last week with a number 4 Duke, and that's a big trap. But, I mean, don't break your fingers or nothing, but it don't feel good. Shaky cam. Jerry, I'm not gonna say not. Never say never. I'm gonna try and make it. But like I said, if I can get out there and check traps early that morning, I should be back at my son's by lunch. So I'll probably do one, but just in case, y'all know where I'm at. That's right, Scotsman. Scotsman, you are doing your show tonight, right? Yeah, that's true, Shasta. You got to move the camera a little bit slow because I have watched videos like that and went, whoa, it'll make you dizzy. I know, Dan. I'm just saying, I hope I can make it because I do want to. I enjoy my Sunday, live streams, talking to all y'all and getting to see what y'all are doing. There's old Woody. Woody's trapping. What's going on, Woody? Happy New Year's. Hope you caught you a mess of beaver today. I know, Jerry. I am going to try and make it, though. I hate to miss them like that. Like I always say, you never know, I may be knee deep in beaver. Hey, there's Cat in the north. Everybody say hey to Cat. Oh, Don must still be stuffing his face. I appreciate you coming in, Cat. I hope y'all had a wonderful New Year's. I did nothing but sat at home and cooked. Good, Scott. All right, I just want to make sure you were doing it. Oh, no, Woody. I think I've put 2 different starters on that old Jeep of mine over the years. So far, it's holding up right now. But I got to put a clutch in mine. I hear you, Shasta. My problem is I'm usually stumbling around or about to. I have fell down a few times, and I always edit it out, but I guess I ought to start leaving it so y'all get a kick out of it. Yeah, Kentucky Prepper, it helps. But I'm telling you, you can still move too fast. But it does help with the jiggly, the being real jiggly like that. Yeah, Scotsman, there probably is. That's true, buddy. I'm hoping I get about between the 2 jobs. I'd like to pull 10 more out of there if I could. Hey, Larry Jones, I appreciate you coming in, buddy. Happy New Year's. And thank you. I appreciate that. Well, we're going to keep doing what we can. Hopefully, we keep catching something. I hate to film a bunch of them when I don't never catch nothing, but maybe we'll keep some going. I really appreciate that, though. I appreciate you watching them, too. Oh, is that right, Woody? You put in, how much did it run you? You remember? Oh, Jamie, well, it always hurts me. Nah, I've left a few bloopers in, but I'm telling you, I'll take a nosedive on a video in a heartbeat. I'm pretty dang clumsy. All right, Cat, I'll leave the bloopers in there then. Oh, that right, Woody? Yeah, I'm telling you, these folks don't realize how many times you can actually catch yourself when you're out trapping. I don't mind the number 2 so much, but them number 4's got a little sting to them. Dan. Oh, that right, Cat? You better tell her to stay away from anything you got growing in that yard. Don said they were eating something. I forget what he said they were chewing on here recently. Judy said they're eating her bushes up, or flowers. $800. Now, did you do that yourself, Woody, or is that just parts, or is that what it costed to have it done? Oh, you saw a yoke yesterday? Good, buddy. Get you some traps out there and get him. Oh, that's a good sized coyote trap. Man, I know that one stung a little bit. Yeah, the rhododendrons. I knew Don said they were eating something in your yard, Cat. Well, if y'all juice that fence this year, I want to see a video of one of them getting zapped. Because I'm hooking mine up again this year when I first plant. They're not going to get me again this year. Not like they did me last year. Okay, Woody. Well, I'm probably gonna pay somebody to do mine because I ain't really got nowhere good to work on it. So I'm sure it'll probably cost me a chunk, but I need to get that Jeep running so I can save some wear and tear on my truck. That's right, Dan. Then Don needs to pop one. Good, Cat. I want to see a video. Hey, Shasta, I appreciate it, buddy. I'm only going to be on a little while longer, but you go on and do your chores, and I hope y'all enjoy the rest of your New Year's Day and have a good week, buddy. Be careful out there. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, Georgia boy, you better get on it. Better let one of them boys shoot it. They seem to be hitting pretty good this year. Oh, we got till, what is it, about the 15th of January when the season goes out? Something like that. Yeah, I know, Cat. That was something, wasn't it? I knew y'all didn't see them much during deer season. Now they come right back out. Do y'all have a muzzleloader season or a bow season? You get another chance at them. Hey, Backwoods Barbarian, how you doing, brother? Happy New Year. Hope you having a good New Year's. How's y'all's temps right now? Y'all still snowed in? Wow, Woody, that's pretty high. I don't know. I still probably just gonna pay them to do it. I'd try and get it if you can, Georgia boy. They're getting scarce. Rockwood 64. Hey Phil, how you doing, buddy? Happy New Year's. Well, you should, Dan, but different states got different laws on that. Yeah, Irene, I'm on for a little bit longer. I'm gonna get off here in just a little bit. I don't know. I done been on over 3 hours. Thank you for coming back, though. Yeah, Scotsman, I hope you get one, man. I hope you film that too. Now I want to see that. That'd be awesome with a muzzle loader. Oh, January 8th. I was thinking it was the 15th for some reason. Phil, you still taking any deer in, or are you closed up for the year? Yeah, I agree, Kentucky Prepper. I think they do too. They know more about it than we do, don't they? Oh, okay, Cat. Well, I tell you what, you better tell Don to keep that big truck rolling. Maybe you can get one with that rock hauler. Okay, Phil, I thought you was closed up. Yeah, just tell Don to run over them with one of them dump trucks. Of course, there may not be a lot of good meat left on it. Well, I hope you do, Scotsman. I think that'd be a good video. I know you'd have fun doing it, especially with a muzzle loader, man. All the years I hunted with my muzzle loader, I never got a shot on one. I would have loved to got one. I would have much rather had got one with my muzzle loader than a rifle. Going on a cruise this Saturday. Awesome, Phil. Where y'all where y'all going? I'll be in the swamp by Saturday. Whew. My eyes are starting to get some eye drops. Yeah, that's right, Woody. That's what I was gonna say. There probably ain't a whole lot of good meat left if Don runs over at one of them big rock trucks. All right, Phil, I hear you. That's okay. I'm heading back down to try and get some more beaver out of that swamp Thursday, so see you later, Phil. Appreciate you coming in, bud. Tell Kim I said hey. I tell you what, y'all, I think my voice is running out. So we've been on here about 3 hours and 15 minutes. But I appreciate each and every one of y'all coming in. And I hope y'all all have a awesome New Year's. Hope you got a lot of good stuff planned and spend some time with your family and just take time to do what you want to this year. Put it up on video, Woody. I want to see how you do, buddy. Georgia boy, thank you, buddy. Everybody, I appreciate y'all coming in all the last year, and I hope to see you all this year. And thank you a bunch. Y'all really helped my channel do good, and I've enjoyed these live streams. I didn't realize it. I've been doing these live streams now for a long time, a lot longer than I thought it was. I thought it was like 3 or 4 months, but I mean, I think I've been doing this for a while. So, but ain't nobody got a better bunch of folks that come in and talk with them. Thank you, Dan. I really enjoy all of y'all. And luckily, I ate today before the live stream because I knew y'all be talking, keeping me hungry all day. So I already ate my New Year's supper. So Irene, we'll see you. Thank y'all so much, Woody, Scotsman, Kentucky Prepper, Georgia Boy, Woody. Go back, say Cat. I don't want to miss anybody. Everybody that's still in here, I really appreciate you hanging in here. Backwoods Barbarian, thank you, brother, for dropping in. Just everybody, thank y'all so much. Tim, I can't even see who all's in here now, but Tactical Fud, I appreciate all y'all being here, and hopefully I'll see all y'all next week. Boxcar Jerry, thank you so much, buddy. Tim, Hopefully I'll see y'all Sunday, but I won't promise anything. If you see it I'll put a post up on my community post if I think I'm going to be back in time. But hopefully I'll get to, because I want to talk to y'all. So I'm going to run on, but thank y'all very much, and I will see y'all on the next one. See ya.